So here's my workaround for Bible cues. I'm not using any templates right now. With templates, it may be a little bit different. So let's say I want to indent the second line. Well, first of all, let's go up here to the first line and see what happens when I try to indent. As you see, everything gets indented and then it reverts back to where it was. So let's say I want to indent this third line. I go back to the end of the second line, I hit enter, create a new line, and then I select the third line and hit enter. As you see, it goes back again. Whoops. Again, you always got to select the line because the cursor goes back to the very beginning. So in order for just the third line here, I have to go to the end of the third line and hit enter again. Now watch what happens. As you can see, third line only indents. So let's say I want to indent both the next to the last line and the last line. So I go up here to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line, hit enter. I hit the backspace to get rid of or the delete to get rid of that space. And then indent. But it's not allowing me, whoops, to indent both those lines. So what you have to do is I already created, hit the return line on the 5th line. Now let's go to the end of the two lines that I want to indent. So first of all, next to the last line, we hit enter. Now let's see, we should be able to indent this. There it goes. Let's try it again. Couple of indents here. Now we want to indent this last line. As you see, you can't indent this last line unless you go to the end of the last line, you hit the return and a space bar. Now watch what happens. Whoops. Again, got to make sure on that the line that you want to indent. It indented. It indented. So make sure on the last line, and this is true with Bible cues, text cues, blank cues, and script and lyrics. With just the last line, not only have to hit the return or enter key, you have to add a space to it. If you don't, it won't work. And I'll show you what I mean here. So let's see here. I want to make sure. Control A. See, there's no space. So what happens if I hit enter and then I go back up here to this last line, hit indent. See, it goes back to where it was. So you always got to hit the enter or return and space bar, and now it'll work. And there you go.